Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Lunc, whose current price stands at the $0.00016514 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by $2.83 mark. And in this video I want to give you the short term and the long term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing my analysis on the EBOOK structures, the Fibonacci's, the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out any key chart patterns that you have information on this chart. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by giving you a brief of what has been happening here on the Lunc chart. Lunc, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice impulsive movement taking us to an all-time high at around the $0.000059 mark, in a movement that I can now term as a higher EBOOK count 1, having seen this EBOOK structure information. And after seeing the formation of a higher EBOOK count 1, whatever we expect next is a bit of a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a higher EBOOK count 2. And because the second wave is a corrective wave, we also expect to see an ABC corrective structure, and I believe we are having such a structure here, having this as the wave A. Then we have seen the formation of that wave B, then we continued pushing even lower in the formation of that wave C, which fully maximized the formation of that higher EBOOK count 2. And after seeing the formation of a higher EBOOK count 2, whatever we expect next is an impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of a higher EBOOK count 3, and that is my primary scenario and also my long-term scenario here on the Lunc chart, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave down there to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.001 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect that wave 3 to the upside to do. And because the wave 3 is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3 to play out over here, having the wave 5 completing the formation of that higher EBOOK count 3 to the upside. And for the short term scenarios, I'll be basing my analysis on a chart pattern that is in formation over here, and that chart pattern is a channel which is right here, which is an ascending channel, and you can see we have managed to break out of the channel to the lower side, and that happened after losing the 20-day MA, which was acting as support right here. And after losing the 20-day MA, we continued pushing lower, managed to break out of the channel to the lower side, and after the breakout right here, you can see we have seen a retest of the lower side of the channel, and that would mean lower prices are coming our way here on the Lunc chart. That is after seeing the retest. So I'm expecting lower prices here on the Lunc chart, and for us to invalidate any movements to the lower side, that can only happen in case we see an increase in the buying momentum. That is an increase in the buying momentum, and once that happens, I also expect to see Lunc manage to break above the 20-day MA and also get back into this channel once more. Once that happens, then there are chances of continuing to push even higher. But for now, my primary scenario is that we are going to see lower prices continue pushing even lower, and there is also the risk of making a new low in the formation of this massive ABC corrective structure over here, in case we push lower and make a low that is below the low that we have at around the $0.000013 mark. In case that happens, then I'll term that as a massive ABC corrective structure, having the new low as the low for that higher EBOOK count 2, and then from there we can start sketching out a bit of a movement to the upside in the formation of that higher EBOOK count 3 to the upper side. So that is my long-term and short-term scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Lunc chart. Also taking a look at the indicators here on the 1 hour chart, on the 4 hour chart, on the RSI, we are trading at around the 43 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support movements to the upside and also to the lower side. Also taking a look at the MACD here, on the MACD you can see we have printed a bearish cross, and that would mean lower prices are coming our way. We are also seeing an increase in the selling momentum, and that means low prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.